Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am, of course, your host, Aaron, and it is very, very dark at night, but it is not as early as I usually go out on Friday. It is about 6 o'clock on a Monday, and they are dropping a Sanji Whole Cake Island Funko Pop 9,500 count. So it's a limited edition. So let's get on with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. All right, so once again, I have woken up at the ass crack of dawn to try to get something in the morning. Now, usually it's Pokemon cards because that shit just goes very quickly. But today is a different story as we are going for a Funko Pop. And yes, it is a one-piece Sanji from Whole Cake Island. He's wearing a nice white suit. He's looking fly because Chalice Collectibles also dropped the Pudding limited edition, which I think was also a 9,500 count on Saturday, which is a weird drop day. A Saturday, like, I mean, GameStop likes to do that sometimes with their Pokemon shit, and I guess that's about it. Maybe video games or other TCG cards that I'm not aware of. But yes, today is a Monday. Thank goodness I had off of work, or I would have tried to find a way off, switch with someone, or maybe called out, so I could get here, because if I do not buy it today, folks, I would probably have to spend maybe like $100. So $20, $100, wake up a little bit early, have an adventure, or buy it on the aftermarket. Now, a lot of you would be like, hey, I value sleep a lot more than, money. Well, guess what, folks? I guess maybe sometimes I do too. I never thought of it like that. But, yesterday when I was doing my research, it only showed a limited amount of stores that had stock. And it was about 2 GameStops and a mall. Now, the 2 GameStops that I called that were located in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, they didn't answer their phones. Like, fuck you, GameStops in Philadelphia not answering their phone. Actually, you know what? One did, where I get my Pokemon cards, they answered the phone, so they're not fuck-offs. And they told me, oh, we don't know. We don't know if we have the Funko Pop in stock. So I wasn't risking it on I don't know, because then I called this one that was near a different mall, and they answered, which isn't in Philadelphia, and they're like, yeah, we got 5, and I'm like, cool. So I know it's a guarantee that it's going to be here, and of course I am the first one here. I thought there may have been 1 or 2 other people here before me, and it did not turn out like that. So now I'm just waiting in my car. I got another 4 hours ahead of me. There's a Target like down the street. Maybe I can hit the Target like around like 7:30, see if there's anybody in front. If not, maybe they have some Pokemon cards in. Like, maybe I could buy a little Pokemon cards here and there. Maybe open up a pack and get a gold Charizard or some shit. But if not, I'll catch back up with you guys and let you know the progress before I go inside and when I'm out. And then we'll do a loop-to-loop. We'll go to the gym and maybe I'll get a gyro. Sounds good. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a few.
So I'm going to tell you the honest truth. It's really shitty, but it's 9 o'clock, an hour before they're open, and I am the only person here to get this Sanji Funko Pop, which isn't really a bad thing, just in case I might be able to get 2 or some shit like that. But waking up early and just chilling out here for more than 2-3 hours, could have been at the gym already. So yeah, I got another hour, and we'll see what happens. So it's about 10 minutes before they open. I am still the only one at GameStop for the Sanji limited edition GameStop exclusive Funko Pop. Now, I'm going to go in and I will ask if I can get more than one. The gentleman might say no, but I don't think there's a limit to Funko Pops here, so hopefully I can get more.
We are finished up with GameStop, and I have to tell you, I was a little disappointed that the representative did not let me buy more than one. So that was kind of a little bit of a downer. Spending, 5 hours outside of GameStop and, just thinking you're going to spend 4 because you thought it was going to open at 10 o'clock is quite the letdown. But hey, look, I was able to get at least one 9,500 count Sanji. Look at him. He's looking sweet. Now, I'm not taking him out now since I'm in my car and I'm at the gym, but I figured I would show him off to you guys just to show how awesome he is. And it is in pristine form, baby. I'm loving it. I should have brought more money and just scouted out people at GameStop, but I didn't want to wait any longer there. I needed to, figure out the rest of my day and get things situated and taken care of. So, yeah, I mean, we'll do a little post after gym, completion thing. I'm going to stop in the Walmart. There's a Walmart over there. I got to return a coffee maker and all that other shit. So, I will see you back soon. I've got to work out, get all sweaty and shit. You love it, baby. I'll see you soon. We are back in the office, and though I feel a little bit tall in this chair for some reason, we still need to go on with this video. And as you can see, I have now put the microphone on my chest because I keep hearing this like reverberating when I was talking in my other video, and it was pissing me off. Anyway, this is the Funko Pop I was talking about earlier that I got at GameStop, the Sanji One Piece. It is a 9,500 count. If you can see the small writing at the bottom, well, you can read and you can see those numbers too. And I am going to take this sumbitch out of the box for the first and last time, just so everyone can get a closer look to how slamming this Funko Pop really is. And I'm telling you, it's a slamming Funko Pop. I mean, look at this. First off, he looks dapper as shit in this white suit. He's got his hair all combed. He's ready to get married and shit like that. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. It's lit. He's just chilling, having a good time. Yeah, he might have just fucked up Luffy, but he's still going to get married to Pudding. Or maybe he won't. I don't want to tell you any spoilers if you haven't seen it already. But this Sanji Funko Pop is really cool. And like I said, Pudding was released yesterday and it sold out immediately, less than like 4 minutes. Even though it was a 5,000? It could be a 5,000 or a 9,500 count. But whatever it is, they had half of that inventory signed by the voice actress. Yeah, people don't really like autograph signatures of the voice actors unless it's maybe from, the Japanese voiceover and shit like that. So hopefully you can still see Sanji in this shot. And I will have to say, today was a very successful day. Now, on my way home, I'm going to lay in a little bit of bad news. They did have a Pokemon Center drop for the new set that's coming out in January. I missed out completely. My phone kept getting fucked up, and I had to switch on my GPS. And then people were posting in chat that you had to do all these different methods to finally get it into your cart. I didn't get lucky. I struck out. I was kind of bummed about it, but you know what? Life goes on, and to be fair, maybe I really don't need those Pokemon cards. I mean, to be honest with you, other than opening them and seeing what I'm going to get, if it's a Husky card or a bad card, it's like, buying these are costing me a lot of... And it's starting to get like that Funko Pop level of purchasing. So I need to chill the fuck out. So anyway, let's give some ups and downs. So, GameStop, you pissed me off because you told me that, or the website said you opened at 10 and your store hours said 11. I'm going to give you a down for that. Also, the employee there, even though I said I liked you for letting me know about the Sanjis, you only let me buy one, so... down as well. But Sanji, the box came in great. I'm loving it. The figure looks amazing. I love it too. You're gonna get a let me think. And alright, you are getting it up. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me at 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time when we're doing more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. And please, 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 if you want to support me, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I will really appreciate it. Thank you, and you have yourself a good one. Have a happy holiday. Thanksgiving's coming up, baby. Alright, bye-bye.